Welcome to this Getting Started video, which introduces how you can upload data in the WebFOCUS Business User Edition. In this video, we are signed in as the manager user and launched the upload wizard from the Upload Data option on the Getting Started page. In the Upload wizard, you can upload an Excel spreadsheet with a .xlsx or .xls extension, a CSV file, which can be comma or tab delimited, or a flat file with a .txt extension. The file that you upload must meet the following requirements. It must be formatted as a data file. For example, the first row of the spreadsheet must contain the column headers that identify the rows of data that follow. You can have 1 or 2 rows of column headers, which you can designate accordingly in the Upload wizard. It should not contain any embedded information, such as headings, subtotals, or grand totals. All data records must be the same layout. You should also ensure that hierarchical data is arranged with the highest level on the left and a common first word in each column title. This simplifies the metadata generation, which is shown in this video. For more best practices about preparing data for upload, see the Preparing Data for Upload topic in the online help. You can also access this information from the Information Center Technical Library in the section entitled Working with Data. The key point to understand is that you are using the Upload wizard to upload your rows of data quickly. All of the aggregation and other data enrichment tasks can be performed once your data is uploaded and available in Hyperstage. By default, Hyperstage is configured with the WebFOCUS Business User Edition, where it is used as a high-performance columnar database that is optimized for analytic queries. In this video, we use the sample Excel spreadsheet that is saved in the root folder of your WebFOCUS Business User Edition installation. Drag the Excel spreadsheet from a location on your machine to the Upload wizard, or click Select Upload File, navigate to the location of the file, select the file, and then click Open. After the spreadsheet data is processed, click Next. The Select Worksheet pane opens. Based on the input you specify on this pane, a synonym that defines your Excel spreadsheet data will be automatically created. Note that a synonym is also referred to as a master file. Specifically, this synonym describes your data, including a list of fields, their attributes such as length and width, and their data type, such as alpha or numeric. WebFOCUS will scan the number of rows specified to determine what metadata to generate for each column in your data. Generally, 3000 is sufficient, but you can increase this if you are concerned about getting a proper sampling of the data ranges in your spreadsheet. Additionally, you can make the following changes. Set the number of header rows at the top of your spreadsheet that contain column title information. If you select more than one, the values found will be merged to form column titles in the metadata. Or, if your data contains repeating columns or groups of columns, such as yearly data, click the pivot box. This will add another step to the wizard where you can configure the pivot options. Under the Customize Metadata area, you can decompose date fields into their month, quarter, and year components, which is the default. Set the format of date fields, and activate geographic role assignments in your data. Under Select Target Parameters, you can change the load option from New to Append if you are uploading incremental data records, and change the upload destination from Hyperstage to another target, such as an external relational database. You should leave the bulk load option selected for best performance. If you'd like to prefix or append the synonym name with something, or overwrite a previously generated synonym of the same name, you can choose these options here. Finally, if your spreadsheet has more than one worksheet, you can choose which one to upload here. Only one sheet can be uploaded at a time, and in our example there is only one sheet, so it is selected automatically. Finally, you can view more information about the data you are uploading. For example, the sample Excel spreadsheet that we are uploading only contains one worksheet called Retail Sales, which has 43,247 rows and 14 columns. You can also quickly preview the worksheet if required by clicking Show. If you uploaded an Excel spreadsheet that contained multiple worksheets or named ranges, then each worksheet and named range would be listed here on a separate row, and you would select one of them to upload. Also note that your synonym name will be generated from the sheet name, and you can change this here. The synonym name is what business users will see when selecting a master file in InfoAssist Plus, so you should ensure it is meaningful and representative of the data you are uploading. Note that this value should contain only alphanumeric characters and underscores. Let's keep the defaults and click Next to continue. The Categorize Fields into Measures, Dimensions, and Hierarchies pane opens. Here you can review how the Upload Wizard interpreted your data. You can also manage and enhance your metadata as required to simplify and enrich future analytics. The Measure Dimension view displays a default set of measure groups and dimension hierarchies. Measures are numeric fields that you typically sum, aggregate, or average in your reports. Common examples of measures would be revenue, quantity, or profit. In our example, all of the numeric fields in the Excel spreadsheet have been grouped under the Measure Groups folder. Non-measure fields are listed under the Dimensions folder. Notice that the Upload Wizard automatically created a series of hierarchies too. A hierarchy is a navigation path that WebFOCUS Business User Edition uses when you want to drill down to information that is more detailed. Notice that product category and subcategory are correctly added to a dimension hierarchy because they were in the correct left to right order and contained a common word, product. You can drag them into a different order here if necessary. Additionally, since we kept the default settings for decomposing dates and activating geographic roles in the Select Worksheet pane, the Upload Wizard created two separate hierarchies for dates, a simple hierarchy based on integer date values, and a compound hierarchy based on the multi-component fields year and quarter and year and month. It also identified geographic field types and grouped them together under a geography hierarchy. You can right-click fields to access options to create new measure groups, rename measures or dimensions, create and remove hierarchies, or view sample data. For example, if you do not want a specific measure or dimension to be available in your reporting, right-click the component and click Hide. In this example, the integer-based dates are not required. Right-click Sale Date Simple and click Hide. On the ribbon, in the Measure Dimension view, you can click Reset to Default to undo all changes and refresh the view back to the initial categorization of measures and dimensions. For more information about the options that are available in this view, click the Help button. Once you have defined your measures and dimensions, click Next. The What Would You Like to Do Next dialog box opens, which means that your uploaded file is now available for use in WebFOCUS Business User Edition. Here, you can choose your next steps, which include gaining insight by generating sample content that you can use to explore dynamic reports, charts, documents, and dashboards. The content that is generated in this step is based on your uploaded data and can be found in your Getting Started domain. Creating new content, such as reports or charts, using InfoAssist Plus and your uploaded data, and returning to the portal. Once you have uploaded a file, you can append or replace that data at any point. To do this, launch the Upload Wizard and select the file you want to use to append or replace existing data. This can be done in the Select Worksheet pane under Load option. Select the target synonym of the existing synonym that you want to append or replace, and then click Next. Continue through the steps of the wizard to complete your upload. For more detailed information about how you can use the WebFOCUS Business User Edition, access the online help or visit the Information Center. From the Information Center, you can access additional Getting Started resources, such as the Technical Library and Video Assist Technical Video Repository.